Connie Favela, and first of all, I'd like to thank you for being here today. Now this year in Georgia, I know we had a very hot summer here, and when it gets hot, we get thirsty, and instead of grabbing for a Coke or any so-called fruit juices, what I like to do at home is to make my own drinks, which is fresh. I know what's going in there, and one of the things that I do like to make is a watermelon agua fresca, which basically is just from a watermelon. You're making a fresh drink with watermelon and water. And easy to make, very quick, and it's perfect for the summer, even though watermelons can be bought all year long. It's the preference. You can go ahead and use any other fruit or any other type of melons if you like. But the ingredients that we use is just a watermelon, lime juice, which I like fresh. You can buy the pre-packaged one if you like, but I like it fresh. Some honey and just water. And what you go ahead and do is when you pick out your watermelon, I like to use for a drink, I like to use seedless watermelon because I don't want to be in there picking out the seeds or having them blended in there. So I go ahead and get a seedless watermelon, and you want to make sure that it's ripe. And you go ahead and just cut it in half, and I have cut it in half here. And what you want to do is just cut it up into small chunks, just so it can fit in your blender. You want to try and just get them into small pieces. Now when you're looking for the watermelon, once again, you want to make sure that it's right. One of the ways to tell is first when you're choosing it, look at the color. Make sure that for this particular watermelon, it should be green, pretty bright. If it's white or a faded green, it's not ready yet and it might taste a little acidic. So you want that sweetness in there. And another way is if you look under the watermelon, you will notice that it is a little bit yellowish, and what that indication is that it's just where it laid on the ground, well, outside, it just gave it time to ripen. You know that it was there long enough. So once you have cut your watermelon into some small pieces, we'll go ahead and put them in the blender. And usual size for the watermelon is about 6 to 8 pounds. We'll be demonstrating just a little bit here. And about 2 cups of water, but you won't use it all because you don't want to drink water. You want to be able to taste the watermelon. So you just want to be able to get enough in there to help it mix in while you blend it. So this time we'll go ahead and blend it for about maybe 10 seconds. Go ahead and move it in there so you can get them all. You want it well blended. You don't want to do that. Get it all over you. Woo. Okay. Make sure you got plenty of paper towels with you. Now once it's all blended, you want to go ahead and strain it into a pitcher or wherever you're going to be serving it from. And what it just does is you just want to be able to get out any chunks or any pulp or anything that might stay in there when you blend it. Unless you like that in there, you can go ahead and dump it in there. While you're blending it, you can go ahead and add the honey and the lemon. I like to add it afterwards. That's just, but either way, that's a personal preference. And then you want to go ahead and just discard anything that was left in there. And this just helps it be able to drink it a little bit easier. Now at this point, we'll go ahead and just add the juice of the lemon. And this is a much better drink, like I said, instead of going to get a soda or any of those other juices that pretty much is just sugar. As you can see, they never have actual fruit in there. And we'll go ahead and add honey. Now I like to use honey as a sweetener. You'd use about maybe 2 tablespoons or so. You can use sugar if you like, if that's your preference, or any of those artificial sugars. You go ahead and just stir it up. You don't need a lot of sugar in there or honey, any kind of sweetener, because the watermelon itself has sugar. It is about 92% water and 8% sugar, so you don't want it too sweet. I don't like it sweet, especially in the summer. You just want to be able to get that thirst out. And then you want to go ahead and taste. If it's sweet enough for you, which it is for me, and you are done basically. You want to go ahead and just serve it in a cup, some ice if you'd like, and you go ahead and enjoy right after it's done. And it's very easy, very quick, something you can do at home. Remember, when you're outside or any day of the week, go ahead and serve it, and you'll realize it's a lot healthier, a lot better, and a lot tastier than any of those things you can buy in the stores. Thank you so much.
Mommy. Mommy.
Yes.